In the digital realm where the pixels glow, two legends emerge, let the trivia show. The expert and the white rabbit, a dynamic pair, hosting Taco Tuesday, all their fans aware. Gather round folks, Taco Tuesday trivia. With the expert and rabbit, it's a digital euphoria. Questions fly like salsa, answers crisp like lime. Inside a fiesta, we're all having a good time. The expert with wisdom, sharp as a blade, and the white rabbit quick wit in the charade. They lead the charge, the questions galore. In the realm of knowledge, they always explore. Gather round folks, it's Taco Tuesday trivia. With the expert and rabbit, it's a digital euphoria. Questions fly like salsa, answers crisp like lime. Inside the fiesta, we're all having a good time. From history to science, pop culture and more. Every answer counts, keep your brains in the core. As the clock ticks on, the excitement grows. Who'll emerge victorious? Only time knows. Who'll emerge victorious? Only time knows. Questions fly like salsa, answers crisp like lime. Inside the fiesta, we're all having a good time.
Hey, babe, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
You know, in that that video there, that intro, I like the way my hair looks in that. I just noticed that.
Okay.
It's very short.
I'll have to go back and look at it.
Yeah, it's like very, very short. So, anyway, what are you doing here tonight?
I'm trying to stay above water.
Oh, because of the rain.
Yeah. East Tennessee's flooding away.
Do you have a life preserver?
No.
Luckily, you have a dog that knows how to doggy paddle. Speaking of doggy paddling, hey, look at this chat. Hey, how are you beautiful tubers doing? Bad Duck, Sniper, Jeffrey Montgomery, Shane Reynolds, She Hurts, Hot Damn, it's Elaine's Crafting, Kitty Kate, Georgia Ghanaian. I won't lie to you, I almost said gonorrhea. Georgia Ghanaian together looks like, in my dyslexic eyes, Georgia gonorrhea. I apologize. It's nothing against anybody. It's just I'm stupid. Ellie's here. Diane G, what's happening? Woo, she's early for a stream. I was too. I used to be young. How are you doing? Lady Autumn Sky. How are you? Lady Autumn Sky's been here a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has.
Granny Sandy, Don McKean, Janice with the greatest part there is. K Marshall, you guys haven't had any more tornadoes lately, have you? We just have floods here. Did I say I used to be young? Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Just Dawn. You know what's great about Just Dawn?
Everything.
Well, yeah, that. And I dig that she says, hey, y'all.
Hey,
and she's got a little going on. So. Benny Blair. Squid, how you doing? Oh my gosh. Wait, what happened here? Oh, Audio Coffee. I got quiet. It seems like on Audio Coffee. I just want you to be loud on. Betsy Weingartner. Levy's here. Did I see anybody else I missed? Did I miss anybody? Did I see something? David Nelson, how you doing, bud? Sniper Doy. I said sniper early on. That's right. He's the first one. Becca Lynn. Snarkasm. I feel like Snarkasm, I haven't seen you. Maybe it's just I noticed your avatar this time. I mean, I know that's your avatar, but it's like the AI thinks that Labradors are otters, in case you guys are wondering.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true. Scott's cat, how are you doing? Hey, Scott's cat is from Scotland and Sniper is from Ireland. And those two countries are they have a they commingle a lot. They have a happy friendship.
Do they?
So. Diane says it's good to see you. Scott Messerschmidt, how are you? What?
I was gonna say they commingle in my DNA nicely.
You know you are on the internet, right?
Yeah, that's why I try to pick my words carefully.
Maybe we ought to have a selection of words that you need to worry about. I might need to help you a little bit with your language there. A little, we'll get a little internet lingo going on. Alicia, how you doing? That's a hated bad duck thing. So Danielle Oatmeal, how are you? What happened? Did I do something funny? Wanda Stevens. Uh-oh. White Rabbit, why is Valhalla afraid of you? You're delightful and beautiful. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't so bad there, Wanda. You want me to tell you which one it is?
He should be afraid of me because
there we go.
His wife and I are good friends. And I'm always on her side.
Thank you, Diane. I was in the middle of putting the new right before the stream started. I don't know where the last 2 hours went. I've been taken by aliens for the last 2 hours. Completely gone. I have no idea what happened. Does any of that make sense to you?
I know.
Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Oh, giggity, 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 goo.
I was going to say, you might want to save some of that because I scrolled up and I think we missed one.
Oh, well, excuse me. Thank you so much, Sniper. I'm so sorry, man. You know what the problem is?
Beta.
That's your
I
problem,
messed up.
not Sniper's problem.
I know. That's why I said I messed up.
Beta.
Thank you, Sniper. Oh, wait a second. That's not comments. Those are wrong. Dang, that's not the wrong thing. T for 2. Look at this. T for 2. 5 expert memberships. T for 2.
Expert is my dude. He always has been. He's a winner with big brains, the biggest brains.
Wait.
Wiggle, 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 yeah.
I messed up. I'm not in a thing.
Wiggle, 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 yeah.
Thank you, T for 2. T for 2 always likes the wiggles. You're not talking very much. That scares me.
I'm just.
And look at this. Sniper, how you doing?
You trying to say Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball?
So I messed up because I was going to do something else.
Oh, I like his comment. Will you miss this?
Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah.
miss that?
No.
Ah! Sniper's awesome. He's a sheepist. He milks sheeps for Guinness beer. So they get the frothy top.
I don't know what you're saying. I don't want to know.
He's a farmer in
Ireland.
yes.
He's a sheep farmer.
They have sheep.
Are you just making stuff up right now?
No, he has cows.
Okay.
Do you know that their cows
he have
don't
the
have cold milk?
Highland
Do it.
Does he
That's
have
what
the
I asked
Highland?
about, but I think that's the wrong country.
Well, we have those cows here, so I mean, you can have them anywhere.
Well, I'm just letting you know. Okay, he milks a lot.
Okay. They have machines that do that now.
I know they're not cold. I was like, dude, that sounds weird. They should be cold. So nobody wants warm milk.
I mean, babies like warm milk. People sometimes
I'm
drink
not a
warm milk
baby.
instead to go to bed at night.
What's up with those baby socks? Why am I stuck? You didn't fix my rug.
What's a baby sock?
I don't know. Ugh. Sorry. They were. Selena, how you doing? Wanda Stevens, serious question. Where is the experts timeout chair?
Oh, they're
I'm
all
in
throughout the house.
What?
What?
I have more than one chair. That'd be cool.
Mhm.
Tinkerloo, how are you doing? Tinkerloo is we're gonna have a chit chat sometime.
Nice.
It'll be cool if I can figure out time. It has to be soon. It has to be soon. So, oh crap! I didn't do that message either.
Oh, look.
What's happening?
Here we go. Livestock
Sniper,
farming.
livestock
Yes,
farming.
I
I
have
told you.
sheep, chicken, cows, and yes, I have 4 Highlands. Oh, but they are pets. Maybe we could get some pictures. Oh,
If you ask
baby.
nicely. Speaking of pictures, Mayor Dan, how are you doing? Had rain in
Mayor.
Northeast Ohio today. We have had rain in Northeast Tennessee, and to the point where what was I woke up and they said flood warning until tomorrow at like 5 a.m. And then it became 9 p.m. and then it became 8:15 p.m. And then it said it's going to flood in 15 minutes. I kid you not. It was the craziest thing. And sure enough, it started flooding, but not here, over there where Valhalla buys books.
Oh, yeah.
See?
It rained and it flooded Dollywood.
Yeah, it did flood Dollywood. You guys see that?
Like flash flood. People were in the park. Floods in the park. They're trying to get to their cars in the parking lot. They're like walking through a little river trying to get out. Like cars in the parking lot were flooded.
I saw the cars, but I didn't see the park flooding. That'd be interesting.
Yep.
Island, my mom is officially retired. I'm so proud of
Oh,
her.
yay. That's exciting.
My mom is not retired because she still has to raise me. What?
Oh.
What are you laughing at?
I remember one time we were driving, it flooded, and like the road we were about to go on, like it had like a little hill, and it flooded at the bottom, and like we're at the top, and we were like, do you trust it? Nope. And we
What
listened.
happened?
Don't drown, turn around.
Who
That
did
one
that?
time that it flooded and we were out in it.
We were?
Yeah.
And I didn't go through the water?
You did not.
My mom's doing a good job. Dan Davis says I was studying a 240 volt. I'll tell you, 240s are not fun, dude. Don't do that. You need to make sure you have Klein tools, electrician tools.
Eesh.
So, but
That's
the multimeter
terrifying.
blew up. No, wait a second. It blew up on your side? So like it was like in your pocket or like on your belt? That's not good, dude. Like I don't even know how that happens. Oh my gosh, I hope you're okay. Full recovery and all that. Hey, taco fans. Risa, how are you doing? Did I miss somebody? I just saw her. Dan Davis. Helen, how are you doing? All the way from New Zealand. Helen, I feel like it's been a minute. You know what bothers me about this is like I feel like, wait a second, have I missed people in chats? You know that?
Oh no, he froze. Oh gosh. Oh, why is? Oh, there he's back. Oh my gosh.
I
You're
was
back.
talking to you. And I was like, I was like, you're supposed to talk back to me, right?
You
And then I
froze.
was like, you go, oh God, he freeze. And I was like, I mean, I was like, what is wrong with you, woman? I was gonna be like, honey, look, you've been doing this long enough. You know, we gotta go. We gotta go. Come on, baby. And it was me. It was me that was stuck in the mud. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Helen, I was saying that I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you, which I was saying that it makes me feel bad because I feel like sometimes I miss people in chat and I don't want to miss anybody.
No, she said, here, I've been sick and in the hospital. All good.
Oh no. Oh well, I'm so glad you're good now. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. Yeah, that's scary, isn't it? Did you see that? It was a quick little emotional. You guys are doing something to me. I know. Happy day. Yes, happy days are here again. We're gonna have happy. Well, I'm so far behind. I'm just skipped a bunch of people. Irish, how are you doing? I love Irish. She is so much fun. Have you ever talked to her?
Not one-on-one, no. Like in chat.
Oh my gosh, dude, she's a hoot. She's a hoot. She's my secret weapon. Nobody knows about her, but she and I are like this.
Look at this.
She knows that. Yeah. What?
Hey, two awesome dogs. The weather in Canada has been very rainy. We've had lots of flooding, but we're okay, eh? And if some missed the joke, you weren't here on Friday. I was accused of being from Canada.
Why am I back on this? Hey, Lady Law Center. Lady Law, listen. I hope you're still here. Is she still here? Did she do a drive-by?
Maybe.
Okay, so Lady, I'm hoping you're here because once you know, last night on the show, I saw you had done a super chat and I didn't say anything. It was not my sandbox. We were on MG's. And after it was over, he said, oh my gosh, dude, we got a super chat from Lady Law Sandra. I totally ignored it. And I was like, oh yeah, dude, I saw it. And then you didn't say anything. And I was thinking about it. Anyway, it's my fault. I'm sorry. But yes, it was, it was about, who's the chick that put her boyfriend in the suitcase?
Sarah Boone.
Yeah, she called her Sarah Boom, I think. Sarah Boom. I laughed. I don't know why. It was great. You should see. Have you seen what happened with her? She's
representing herself.
Yes, but she now has an advertisement out. I don't have a copy of it. I'll get it for you. But anyway, Lady Law Center, I want you to know, MG really appreciate your super chat, and I saw it, and I feel bad, and he felt really, really bad. Thank you so much. Nobody's ignoring you. It bothers me. Isn't that crazy? I guess not. Maybe not. Hey, Melanie Schuler, how you doing? Liz Barnes, what's happening? Liz Barnes is our resident artist.
Okay.
She draws stuff. Cool comic stuff. I showed you the Ghostbusters, didn't I?
No. That's why I'm like, I'll take your word for it.
Can I show
I'm
the
an artist.
Ghostbusters, Liz?
I'm an artist too. If I just walked around and
how are
said,
you doing? Hold on. If I have the, hang on. If I, watch and see if she tells me don't show the Ghostbusters. I think I have it on this computer.
Well, while you're trying to find that, I was going to show Danielle Oatmeal's White Rabbit. You are gorgeous and all, but I had a sonogram of my kidney today, and I don't mean to brag, but the nurse
you look
said
like
I had
it.
a very pretty pancreas.
But wait a second, you're looking at your kidney. Where's the
Yeah,
pancreas?
but they're in
at?
there like moving stuff around.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's hilarious.
Congratulations, by the way, Danielle.
Oh yeah, Liz Barnes says, yes, of course you can. And so you don't miss it, Helen God gifted 5 expert memberships.
There's so much happening right now. You gotta give me 1 second. Thank
I'll
you
give
so
you
much,
that.
Helen. Thank you so much.
Little confetti.
Did you look how bright the screen is right now? Okay, so I do not know where I put Liz's
Pictures?
I may have another place. It may take me a while, but it's really, really, really good. All right, hang on a second here. I gotta do this real quick for you because you haven't seen this. What are you owing about?
I was going to say, yeah, those were delicious.
No.
And you don't like fruit, but when the server took the order, she said, would you like to try the homemade blueberry butter? Yes, please, I would. Now, it was delicious. And there was a lot of it. But we got the bill and I looked at it and I was like, it was $2. It was $2 for the butter. I mean, I get that they're going to upcharge you a little bit because it's homemade butter, I guess. Maybe. I don't know, with blueberries in it. But $2 seemed a little steep. Oh, I ate every bit of it. It tasted like blueberry ice cream.
My couch. Oh my gosh! Look who just hit. Look who noticed that. Boom.
Oh, I love that shirt. And I got it from Temu.
I like this. As we're going to die of dysentery right above the pancakes. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. All right.
The top of it, Diane says, get in, loser. We're going to die of dysentery.
That's true.
It's one of my favorite shirts.
What did I? Oh, I did save this. Hang on. That's one.
But while you're trying to find that, I was going through boxes the other day and I found, if you can see it in the back, my lava lamp. Speaking of throwback things.
Don't throw that away.
No, we're talking about Oregon Trail. Got the lava lamp.
I don't know what I did with the there's another cool part. I thought I saved it too. Hang on a second. I'm working on something really cool if I can find it all. It's not here. Why did I save this, not the other one? Maybe I did that on purpose. Okay, so 2 things here real quick. So Liz, everybody, we have Liz, like when I said like she's an artist and all stuff, like I really am very impressed by her. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah. Did you take that off the screen? Did you just take Diane's comment off the screen?
Yeah.
I was getting ready to do that. And then I looked and it was gone. I was like, why can't I figure out how to take this off the screen? You had done it.
I did.
So weird. So weird.
And here in just a little bit, we'll
this
get
is what
started
Liz
on
did.
trivia. Oh, that's amazing. I love it.
Isn't that great? Now she did that for Jeremy Hales. And in the clouds, okay, when she was doing it, it said is they spell out what the hell's.
Nice.
She added more clouds and did the artwork. It's really, really, really cool. It's really impressive. But that's I was very, very impressed by that.
That's awesome.
I don't know what I did with the other one, but look at this. So this is okay, guys. I'm sorry. This is the last thing we'll go, Sarah, but I haven't talked to White Rabbit. She does not talk to me. Let me tell you guys what she does not talk to me. She was like, I want to watch the Housewives. I want to watch my drama shows. I want nothing to do with you. And I'm like,
It's only on Friday and Monday. Friday, a Housewives
Wednesday,
drops.
days
On
we talk.
Monday, a Housewives drops. And then today there was nothing on, so I was watching Love Island. Oh.
Guys, help me. Anyway, all right, here we go. So look, this is Sarah Boone did this in her jail cell. Can you guys believe this? Like, this is actually done. It'll take me forever to get back in my email. That is a very cool Ghostbusters. Hey, Rally, what's happening, bud? Yeah, the hidden what the hells is so cool. Hey, Harriet, how are you, by the way? And Rose, what's going on? All right, so look at this. She did this in her jail cell. This is by hand. Like, I'm very impressed by this.
Yeah, she's talented.
Yeah.
Crazy,
Yeah,
but
the
talented.
words are spelled correctly. Look at this. The qualifications of her attorney must be trustworthy. There's a few that are excluded already. Honest. Was that passion driven?
She's in Orange County, like California,
Florida.
Oh,
You know Orlando?
okay. I didn't know.
Well, I like it down here. It's like epic opportunity awaits. And then she gives her prisoner number.
Yeah.
We ought to send her a message. We ought to write her.
No, thank you.
And there is not much to do in jail. I'll tell you what, Liz Barnes, if you do a Hulk Hogan, I saw you said, I wish I did the Incredible Hulk. The Broken Baker would love you forever. But anyway, this is so invest in the oppressed, believe. I mean, I'm just like, this is definitely some psychopath stuff, but you know, that's cool.
Yes.
You have any feelings on that? Our resident expert in weirdos.
She definitely has a lot of crazy going on. I mean, I don't know what else you say about it. I mean, I've not listened to her. I've never heard her talk. I've never listened to her. I don't know if she has a diagnosis or if she's just crazy, evil.
I think she was just trying to have a good time. Oh crap, I don't have the thing up. Yeah, I do. Okay. Anyway, you guys ready for a good time night? Tonight is Taco Tuesday. Wait, hold on, that's the wrong button. Which one am I doing? All right, sorry. There's one button I did not push, and I'm just trying to get it straightened out. Okay. So tonight we play trivia. The White Rabbit creates the trivia. She does all the questions. She types it all. She really does type it all by hand. It's an amazing amount of work. I'm very impressed, and I thank you very much, White Rabbit. This you guys have no idea. She started doing this. This was her first interest in my channel, and it was to we didn't see anything else like this on YouTube. And it means so much to me that you did this and you've been doing this for so long. And I really, really do appreciate you. And I love you. And you're I wouldn't be here without you. So thank you. Anyway, so that all aside, we're going to play some Taco Tuesday trivia. I'll read the answers. You read the questions, and whoever wins at the end, salute.
So we have to have rules, of course. So there's my email. I'll put my email in the chat at the end. You can only win once per quarter. Our winners this quarter have been Island, Harriet Williams, B Bean. A couple of those people have not sent an email requesting a little gift, and that's okay. But if you're like, oh, I forgot to do that, go ahead and do that. You can send me an email, and I just need your email because the gift comes through an email. You can't win back to back. If you have one, you can still play though. We'll just go to the second runner up. If I make a mistake in trivia, and it's going to happen, and it has happened, there's no do-overs. It's just like that was a mistake, and I'm sorry that you got it wrong because I messed up. But whoever the computer program spits out at the end is the winner, will be the winner. If it makes some crazy mistake and says everybody won, there's just going to be one winner, and it's going to be the person that sits there in the front little spot. And I think that's it.
You know today's Janice's birthday?
Happy birthday, Janice. And you're spending it
know.
with us.
That's
wanna
what she
send
just
you-
said. I was like, I didn't see the post. She said she did that. That's awesome. Thank you.
I want to send you good vibes. And maybe you'll be the winner.
And let me tell you what, White Rabbit's related to the Bell Witch. So
I'm not related to the Bell Witch. I'm just related to the family that the Bell Witch haunted.
witch.
Oh, and that's the last rule. If you win, like some people will say, hey, I don't want the prize, but can you send it to someone else? Like I'll send it to you and then you can send it to the other person.
Why is one camera? Sorry, I'm still playing with the security. Oh, there he goes. I don't think it's updated. Okay. Sorry. What's happening? Janice, happy birthday. And you know what's very sad about this is I threw my birthday balloons away.
I was trying to make balloons come down, but I just look like a crazy person.
You do look like a crazy person.
There we go.
Stop that.
Birthday, Janice.
Yeah, but you know what else? Like her birthday is boom.
Boom.
And now we're at the what's that thing called? Roller rink. Y'all, you're just, you know what? Now I just think you're just trying to copy me. So anyway, guys, thank you. And by the way, Janice, happy birthday again. Thank you for sharing it with us. And that's awesome. That's awesome. So we'll have a good time. Okay. How do I get this thing started? I hit the go button, right? Where's the go button? Oh, start. I hope it works. Man, I hope it works. Oh, and add stage. Boom. Is that working?
Yes,
Is it?
it is working. 1 minute, 50 seconds. And just remember to take the little sticker off the top right.
Oh, yes. My name is Inigo Montoya. Does anybody know where that comes from?
Should it be a trivia question?
What? Oh, it should be. Oh, is it? It might be. Holy cow. What if it is? What if
It's
it is?
not.
And I'm just because I
No,
don't
it's
know.
not.
I've done something like that before, though.
No.
Didn't I do that to you a
Yes.
few weeks ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
They're like talking and they're like giving things away. And I'm like, well, why is he doing this? He doesn't even know what the trivia questions are. Daniel Oatmeal is correct. It's The Princess Bride, Lady
Yeah.
Autumn Sky.
some
Georgia.
people got it.
Oh, I see
And,
the name. Georgia
Jeff got it.
Gonian. Georgia Gonian.
Oh, you know
Georgia
what?
Gonian. I like that.
Oh,
Oh, Black Swan case is deadlocked.
oh no, King.
I've not been paying attention to that one. I think the Karen Reed just took too much out of me.
Speaking of that, did you know that the Broken Baker has never seen The Princess Bride?
Oh, well, that needs to be remedied.
Well, he says he's not going to watch it. He's weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To each their own.
Is it playing yet?
1
'Cause I'm not
second.
paying attention. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. What is the name of the main starship in Star Trek? 1, USS Enterprise. 2, Evermore. 3, Enduring. 4, Endeavor.
Oh, Becca Lynn said just over 5.5 hours. Oh, five and a half hours. I guess that's how long they deliberated. Yeah, you're going to have to do better than 5.5 hours, people.
Did the judge send them back?
I mean, I don't know. It's the USS Enterprise. Kitty
You
Kate says,
tell
I
me
have a
it's something else, can't
red
you?
lava lamp. Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm distracted. So in Ghostbusters, never mind. There's the Ghostbusters, and then I couldn't remember a character's name in the Ghostbusters, and I was trying to look it up because like I should know it and it should be easy. Okay, according to the 1957 song Catch a Falling Star, recorded by Perry Como, where should you put it? 1, on your desk. 2, in your suitcase. 3, in your pocket. 4, in the garden. I know where Sarah Boone would put it. Do you know where Sarah Boone would put it?
I do. Just
Where is that?
so weird.
In your pocket is not where Sarah Boone would put it, but that is the correct answer.
Helen was answering where Sarah Boone would put it.
Well, Helen,
In your
thank you.
suitcase.
But that's not how you win the game.
Do we know what kind of suitcase it was?
Hartman.
I think you're just saying that.
Why would I just say that?
Hmm.
How would I know that?
Yarn rabbit.
If you want to quality, you get a Hartman. Handlebar, toothbrush, and Fu Manchu are all types of what? 1, shoes. 2, moustaches. 3, motorcycles. 4, collars.
What's a moustache?
We're
At a
just gonna go
moose
with-
boosh?
Hey, Shizzy's rating. Everybody say hi to Shizzy.
Shizzy?
People, tell them that they still have time to win. All they have to do is push the 1, 2, 3, or 4 right now, and they'll be in on number 3.
Yeah.
Doesn't take that many to win. I've seen 20 win a game before. Moustaches.
Moustaches.
It's not mouse.
They ate their amuse bouche and got it in their moustache and
cannot
rode
get
home
this.
in a
Touche.
douche caboose.
I love Dr. Seuss. I need to do some Dr. Seuss songs. Which actress played Catwoman in Batman the movie? 1966. Ooh, 1, Zoe Kravitz. 2, Michelle Pfeiffer. 3, Lee Merriweather. 4, Eartha Kitt.
And just to reiterate, number 1 is Zoe Kravitz.
Not Zoo? What'd I say?
No. Zoe Kravitz. It sounded like something you ate. Could you pass?
I
the
would
Zoe
not.
Kravitz, please?
I do not know this because I thought it was. Didn't know it was Lee Merriweather.
Mm-hmm. The 1966 Batman the movie.
Is that the same
Lee-
Catwoman that was on the TV show?
No, that was
Julie Newmar?
Yes, and then Eartha Kitt was in the 3rd season, and Michelle Pfeiffer was in
Well, I mean,
Batman
everybody knows Michelle Pfeiffer.
Returns.
What company's slogan is Breakfast of Champions? 1, Life. 2, Wheaties. 3, Raisin Bran. 4, Grape Nuts. So what were those last 2 on that?
What? What's the last 2 of what?
On the Batman, the Catwoman one? I don't know. I'm so confused. It looks like the jury's going back to decide if they want to come back tomorrow, which I thought that was a judge question.
So I have
Answer.
like the list. So yes, Julie Newmar was the first, of course, and then Lee Merriweather.
Wheaties is the answer for the Breakfast of Champions. Wheaties. What is it now?
Lee Merriweather was the answer to that question. And she was a former Miss America. And then Eartha Kitt was the third Catwoman in the final season of the TV show.
Well, who's the second Catwoman?
In the what?
TV show. All
There
I
was
know
only
about TV show.
Two. There was only two in the TV
The
show.
Olympics are held every how many years? 1, 10, 2, 6, 3, 9, 4, 4.
Julie Newmar and Eartha Kitt were the two in the TV show.
And Eartha Kitt played in the movie?
No, Lee Merriweather played in the movie.
I'm so confused. So Adam West had 3 Catwomen.
Yes. Which was your favorite Catwoman? 4. Every 4 years.
Yes, that's the answer. Tinklets McGee, 1 month of StreamYard Premium. Tinklets. I appreciate that. I have StreamYard. Actually, that's 2 months of my StreamYard. I have the after Thanksgiving StreamYard. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Nice. Very nice.
Yes. They're making fun of me because it says StreamYard up there. What animal takes part in Schrodinger's most famous thought experiment? Did he have more than one? 1 mouse, 2 dog, 3 cat, 4 bat. A lot of bat questions.
Not intentional.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything else. I'm done. Cat. You know what's so sad about this? I almost said Schrodinger's cat.
Well, and everybody would have just went,
Expert
doing expert things. Liz Barnes says, I hate when I hit the wrong number.
That is the problem with my life. I'm always on the wrong number. Oh, what 60s artist was famous for his brightly colored portrayal of everyday objects such as soup cans? 1, Jackson Pollock. 2, Grant Wood. 3, Frida Kahlo. 4, Andy Warhol. Jeez, man, I don't know who any of these people are, man. That was tough.
Oh.
You gonna say, oh my?
Stacy. Oh my.
Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol did it. Andy Warhol.
He got sued for painting prints. Interesting.
Jackson Pollock was a CIA plant.
I'm
I'm
going to say,
In which Italian city would you find the Colosseum? 1, Rome. 2, Naples. 3, Milan. 4, Florence. Prince of Prince.
Prince of Prince. Prince was such a sad one.
Do I? Who is? What?
Prince was such a sad one when he left the earth. He was so talented. Oh, and he lost the lawsuit for painting Prince.
Oh. Whim, is it all MK Ultra?
Rome.
Oh, was I supposed? Did I not say that?
I don't think so.
Diane, are you team pancakes? I can't remember. I got all messed up today.
You know, the next time we go to
was a waffler, and then I found out she's not, and then I'm just messed up. Then we looked at those pancakes on this day in history in 1976. This person wins gold in the men's decathlon at the Montreal Olympics, setting a world record. 1, Romeo Phil. 2, Mykola Areola. 3, Guido Grotchnummer. And 4, Bruce Jenner. Wow, those are some creative people there. But then we looked at those pancake pictures, and I'm so hungry for pancakes right now.
So it has me like when we go back to that place, the pancakes were so good, but I want to try other things that they have.
Bruce Jenner is the answer. Bruce Jenner. Like,
You know, when I
try? The
waffled
biscuits
on,
and what?
you know, I waffled on this because I was like, when he won this, he was Bruce Jenner.
Nope, Jeff, I don't. Not one bit do I have to. I'll do a thing.
We
I'm
like it when
American.
he messes up the names better. So I know he's Caitlin now, but when he was in
I'm
the
an art
Olympics, he
major.
was Bruce.
Thankfully, my second major was, I think, criminal science. Which recreation is also called angling? 1,
Recreation.
I don't know, man. It's mountain climbing, fishing, billiards, or big game hunter. I do not know what is going on here. That's not a recreation?
A recreation.
How do you spell recreation? How do you spell recreation?
You create something. I don't know, but use the context around that sentence. It's recreation. And it's fishing.
Fishing is the answer. How do you know that is not a recreation? We were just talking about artwork.
Context.
Yeah, artwork. Which recreation is
that
also
sentence.
called angling. None of that, all of that subjects right there sounds like it might as well be 3 mimes and a French baguette. English
is hard.
Words are hard. That is, we haven't said that in a while. Words are hard.
Oh, hey, traveling fools.
Which train were Gladys Knight and the Pips going to take in 1973? 1, the Peace Train. 2, the Midnight Train to Georgia. 3, the Long Train Running. 4, Downbound Train.
I know which train that I'm not going to take the next time in Atlanta.
Train keep it rolling all night long. You didn't say anything about my background.
They're very cute.
The Peach Train. They're not going to take the Midnight Train to Georgia.
Mm-mm.
Misa Pipes Out says, these are too easy.
Okay. Well, they do get harder as they go.
Misa,
but
be here next
maybe?
week. Challenge accepted. Way to go,
I know
Misa.
the last time someone
here.
said that, they were
What
really hard the
card
next week.
then do they belong to? Diddy, Lil, Susie. 1, Scooby-Doo. 2, Rugrats. 3, Powerpuff Girls. 4, Doug.
I know the next week I was like, challenge accepted. But the first 10 should be pretty simple. The next 10 should be, medium.
I think you you need to give that up and just go straight into it. Just go for fun.
Harder.
Go for fun. Rugrats is the answer there. I have no idea who these are.
You weren't a Rugrats fan.
Still not.
Doug was always a funny cartoon to me. Like the kid, just a funny little kid.
What amendment gives citizenship to all persons born in the United States? 1, the 6th Amendment. 2, the 3rd Amendment. 3, the 21st Amendment. 4, the 14th Amendment. And Traveling Fools has entered the chat. How you doing, Traveling? He invited me on the other night. I think it was the night when I was like, man, we got to get together and talk soon. It might have been like after Friday Night Live. And I was like, I didn't see it till like today, I don't think. And I still haven't responded. I am awful at responding right now. White rap as 14th Amendment. I thought that was due process. What?
Those are lower down.
Due process, 14th Amendment. applies it to the states.
Mhm.
So that's why whenever you say that your rights are violated, it's the 5th and 14th Amendments. And your state ones. Baseball lover Kevin Costner stars in all the following movies, except which one? 1, The Natural. 2, For Love of the Game. 3, Field of Dreams. 4, Bull Durham. I heard he didn't like baseball.
Hey, Linda Lazier. What did he like? His ex-girlfriend called you and told you he doesn't like baseball?
Paula Carpenter, how are you doing?
I heard he doesn't like baseball. Just a weird comment.
Well, how do you know he likes baseball? The Natural is the answer. The action.
He does a lot of baseball movies, and I read it in an article. Yeah. Field of Dreams, one of the only movies in which I liked Ray Liotta. Every other movie, I thought he was a big creepy creeperson.
Which one of these countries' capitals starts with the letter B? 1, Qatar. 2, Lebanon. 3, Kuwait. 4, Jordan.
Or, it could be Qatar.
Quarter.
Nope.
Here's the question. Which one of these countries have we dropped ordnance on? We've only dropped ordnance on one of these countries. Which one is it?
I don't know.
Lebanon is not the answer I was saying, but Lebanon is the answer for this question. Its capital starts with a B. What is it?
Beirut.
Capital. Oh, that's in Lebanon, isn't it?
Yep.
I have a Lebanese friend.
That's random.
I
think it's a different Lebanese.
Melanie Rose and Risa all got my question right. Which country have we dropped ordnance on? It's Kuwait. Which element is the periodic table? Has the symbol K? 1, tungsten. 2, potassium. 3, palladium. 4, mercury.
Which element
you
in the
have
periodic
vibranium.
table has a symbol K?
Yeah, that's what I just said. What did I say?
I don't know, but it didn't sound like what I just said.
I don't know what you're talking about, lady. Do you guys see what I put up with? Potassium. Potassium is what makes the milk good. Did you guys hear what I put up with? I mean, she is all the time.
Honey, they know what I put up with because they put up with you every night. Thank you all so much.
Wendy, how are you doing, dear?
Hey, Wendy. Cream of tartar is high in potassium.
What was the first movie Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan co-starred in? 1, You've Got Mail. 2, Sleepless in Seattle. 3, Joe versus Volcano. 4, Ithaca. How many movies have they starred in together?
I think these 4.
Oh, so you got a shot by just answering.
Well, yeah. I never saw Joe versus the Volcano or Ithaca. Sleep in Seattle was really cute.
You've never seen Joe versus the Volcano?
No, but that is the answer. And they go Joe versus the Volcano, Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail, and Ithaca in that order.
Joe versus the Volcano is like Tom Hanks' second best movie. Well, I don't know. Bachelor Party's pretty good. So, like, okay, we all know The Burbs. Like, that's just best movie of all time. Then there is, Everything Falls Below It. You're starting with Joe versus the Volcano. This actor was in all the following movies: Dick, Blade, Trinity, and The Amityville Horror. 1, Ryan Reynolds. 2, Michelle Williams. 3, Chris Christopherson. 4, Kirsten Dunst. I like Wim. I'm purposely throwing this. Wim says, "Don't follow me. I'm purposely throwing this." Hey, Francis Rampy, how are you doing? Rampay. I don't know if it's pay. I just said pay. Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds. Hey, are we gonna go see the Wolverine movie?
Sure.
You gonna go tomorrow? Matinee?
Well, I'll be working tomorrow, so
Oh, I do too. I'll be tomorrow night. You know what tomorrow night is.
yes, it's the coin purser night. You got your hander pants.
What is the capital of Greenland? 1, Sisimiut. 2, Nuuk. 3, Nasdaq. 4, man, it sucks.
I'm so glad that chat can
Hate birds,
see the
Slytherin.
words themselves and they don't just rely upon you for what the answers could possibly be.
I read them.
Mm-hmm. You read them very well, honey.
Thank you. Teacher said Nuuk is the answer. Nuuk, Greenland. Baker
no,
is racist
Baker
to
is a
Greenlanders.
racist to Greenlanders. I think it's funny that we both saw that at the same time. That's hilarious. Hey, Donna Shepherd, glad you're here.
Hey, Donna. Toilet Carissa has changed her avatar. She sold her bike. In Mystery Science Theater 3000, who is not one of the characters watching the movies? 1, Tom Serva. 2, Joel Robinson. 3, GLaDOS. 4, Croty Robot. I've never seen it.
No, you never watched Mystery Science Theater 3000?
What's it about?
They show old sci-fi movies and they banter about them.
Have you seen my show? GLaDOS is the answer. GLaDOS. GLaDOS.
Gladys.
You misspelled. I don't know how you spell it.
Well, it was
I banter about everything. Stars it. How you doing?
It's from a video game. And GLADOS stands for something.
Hey,
I don't
Jerry
remember
Moore.
what it was. Hey, Santiago.
Where will the 2028 Summer Olympics be held? 1, United States. 2, Russia. 3, Peru. 4, Japan.
I saw where the female gymnasts brought home the gold. Yay, them. And apparently they all, the girls' team will always come up with a name for themselves, and they didn't reveal it until they won the gold. And their name,
United States is the answer. What?
the name for their team this year was F around and find out. That's amazing.
I love that. That's cool.
You have to be very confident to have that name.
Tingle Tits McGee says GLaDOS is from Portal. In the movie Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, which football team had their mascot stolen? 1, the Philadelphia Eagles. 2, the Miami Dolphins. 3, the Chicago Bears. 4, the Carolina Panthers. Hey, Zach's entered the chat. He says the answer is Zach.
Oh, Zach, we had a question just for you.
But you missed
It was
it.
a fishing
The answer is
question.
Nemo. I recreated it. The Miami Dolphins. Do they have a mascot?
Well, in the movie, it was a dog named Snowflake, which is pretty funny since
Hey, Heidi,
it's
how you
hot
doing?
in Miami. GCon 7 with all the dolphins in the chat.
My dolphin lights are over there. I gotta figure out where everything's going over here. Hera is the god of what? 1, war. 2, sea. 3, marriage. 4, agriculture. Sniper bear, get this one. Oh, Iron Rabbit Bear gets this one too. She's a farmer.
Oh, Tinkle Tits McGee says,
Stars
I
are
got to
a good
go,
idea.
but I'm a sub.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much, Tinkle Tits. And I hope you're having fun. We will see you soon. Tomorrow night is what the hell's coin pushing and then reaction. Oh, it is marriage. Hera is marriage.
The God of Marriage.
There's a god for that.
Hey, hippie grandma 76.
Hippie Grandma 76. How are you doing?
Kimberly
What am I
Ray.
missing? What am I missing
Direxy.
all this stuff? How come my stuff is different than yours?
You're a boy and I'm a girl.
Prove it. Henry Robert gave us Robert's Rules of Order. Who is Robert? 1, an artist. 2, an army engineer. 3, a teacher. 4, a secretary clerk. I know this. I can't think of it.
I was going to say, do you know this? You should.
Yes. I know more about Robert's Rule, like the guy. So like he was part of a meeting, right? And he's like, this is chaos. And it really is something like that simple. An army engineer. I really thought that was it. And so he came up with a list of 10 things that a meeting has to have. And literally, he kept expanding his rules of order because people would write him letters and say, so what about when this happens? What about when this happens? What about when this happens? And that's how it happened. And you know that most governments in America do not use Robert's Rules of Order.
More people should use Robert's Rules of Order.
The United States Congress does not. Which heavy metal rock group had a number 2 hit in the United Kingdom in 1970 with the song Black Knight? 1, Motorhead. 2, Led Zeppelin. 3, Deep Purple. 4, Black Sabbath. Lady Lysander, Henry Martin Robert. It's a fascinating story, really, about him, if you're a history nerd. And I'm a history dork. Deep Purple. Deep Purple. Didn't they also do Smoke on the Water?
Mm-hmm.
You know who does that song the best?
Who?
Beavis.
No. Oh.
Cornholio.
Hey, Wim. Wim says more cowbell.
Yes. What American general leaving the Philippines said, I shall return? 1, Mark Clark. 2, George Patton. 3, Dwight Eisenhower. 4, Douglas MacArthur. You know what else this general said?
What?
Old soldiers don't die, they fade away.
Couldn't hear you.
Old soldiers don't die, they fade away. I didn't know what that meant until just recently. Douglas MacArthur. Tinkle Tits McGee's a new member. Awesome, Tinkle Tits. Later on, you will see on my channel a members tab. I mean, you'll see it right now, but later on, there will be a link in there for the Discord if you care to join the Discord shenanigans. And I've got to update the YouTube membership thing. There's a YouTube group. See, here's the problem. You can only do that through the app on the phone. I always forget about it. I'm on my computer. We have 4 actors, 3 of whom were born in 1960. Which of the 4 is the elder of the group? 1, Tom Hanks. 2, Hugh Grant. 3, David Duchovny. 4, Antonio Banderas. They're all born the same year.
3 of them were born in the same year. 1 was not, which makes this person older
or younger.
Which is the elder of the group.
Tom Hanks looks old as hell. In that Dr. Seuss movie we saw, Tom Hanks is the answer. Sorry.
No, when I was looking at this, I would have said Antonio Banderas. But yes.
Do you think he's older than Tom Hanks?
I think he looks older than Tom Hanks.
Well, did he when he did Desperado?
No, but I'm talking about
Well,
now.
oh.
Yeah, all
Well,
three
he's
were
had
born
a-
in 1960, and Tom Hanks was in 56.
How many dots are on a single die? 1, 24, 2, 21, 3, 18, 4, 15. Wendy H says Antonio Banderas was hot back in the day. Did you see? Was it he did a movie, and it might have been a Netflix movie. And but anyway, he played an older rock star. Did you ever see that?
Tom Hanks?
No, Antonio Banderas.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
That was cool. Antonio Banderas would still have a baby face, but he married Melanie. What's her name? Griffin. 21 is the answer. There are 21 dots on a die.
I mean, they've been married for a long time, right? Are they still married?
Yeah, but you know how much better looking Don Johnson got after they broke up? Melanie's like, she's a succubus, man. Like real life Earth sucks the soul out of her people.
No.
Did you see the one where he
That's
turned the
funny.
girl into a guy or vice versa? What? Antonio Banderas? Of course, I haven't seen that movie.
Last question.
Wendy H. Who painted the Great Wave of Kanagawa? 1, Pablo Picasso. 2, Katsushika Hokusai. 3, Hans Holbein the Younger. 4, Grant Wood. Wendy H is after me now. Now I got Iron Rabbit. I got Wendy H. I got everybody else. Oh. When are we
And this is the last question. Oh, Wendy H is saying they're divorced.
Did I say hi to Kimberly Ray? I think Jeanette Johnson. She would know. Katsushika Hokusai. Max Murray?
All I know is I really like this Lego. The Great Wave Lego. It's really cool. It's like artwork.
Oh, yeah, they have a lot of those. That went by fast. 30 questions, 30 minutes. I made it a little bit longer tonight, too. And the winner is Melody, a.k.a. Butterfly Kisses Girl. Nice. Melody, congratulations. Ellen came in. Island, sorry.
I was going to say Melody. I am putting my email in chat. It is twrbounces@gmail.com. If you would like to receive a little something, if you will email me, and all I need is your email. Congratulations.
David Nelson came in 3rd. Libby came in 4th. Danny came in 5th. T for 2, 6. Bad Duck 7. Tinkerloo came in 8th. And Janice, the birthday girl, came in 9th, followed by Jeff Montgomery, who is what's that called? His avatar, the dots. But it's not dots like, the 3D.
Like a 3D image?
Well, I thought there was something fancy for it. And I thought you would know because you're the trivia person. And Iron Rabbit, thank you so much. Iron Rabbit is here. She is saying, you know what she is saying? She is saying, hey, do you remember the movie night?
Oh, my.
And I'm like, yes, I remember. And then she says,
"We don't negotiate with terrorists."
And just do it. And I'm like, fine, I'll do it.
Wiggle. Oh, everyone's saying Jeffrey Montgomery's is an optical illusion. That's the word you're looking for.
Thank you, Iron Rabbit. And I will be, those of you that got memberships, I will be, after this, putting up the new membership thing. What happened? What's going on? I haven't missed it. Hey, Vaughn, how you doing? Missed everything. Had to go to Costco and cook dinner. Vaughn, a question at Costco. Did you get one of those meals and bring home and cook? I almost got chicken fajitas tonight. Chicken tacos, those street tacos they have. I was going to do it, but I didn't do it. You know what else I almost did? I'm going to tell on myself. I thought about getting some of that queso cheese, which we threw out an entire tub because we forgot we had some when we got snowed in. Remember that queso we had? We got it in January. We threw it out in April. I never opened it.
I remember that queso that you were like, "Oh, I'm getting this queso," and never ate it. Yes, I do remember that.
What? Have you seen this? Becca
Very
Lynn
important.
says Antonio Banderas in the movie The Skin I Live In. He kidnaps a guy, holds him captive, and changes him into a woman. By the way, Becca Lynn, that kind of reminds me of the Human Centipede, which is the White Rabbit's favorite
Oh,
movie.
that is horrible. I almost divorced him for him making me watch
What?
that movie.
What?
Every time I say that, you go, "What?" Like it's the first time you've ever heard it. I mean, not in reality, but that's how bad that movie is. The worst movie. It's God. Ugh. And if you've never seen the Human Centipede, don't Google it, don't watch it. This should never pique your curiosity. Just don't do it. Like, just think of the name, and that's what it is. A mad scientist kidnaps people.
What'd I say?
Yeah, queso is cheese. I mean, queso is Spanish for cheese. So when you say queso cheese, you're just saying cheese. Like when you say, "Do you like my sombrero hat?" You're saying hat.
Do what now? What are you saying?
You say queso cheese, you're just saying cheese.
Yeah, it's queso cheese, the white stuff
Yeah, you're saying cheese.
from Mexico.
Cheese. Because queso is cheese. If you wanted to say cheese in Spanish, you would say queso.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
Hashtag kitty fun for the white rabbit, blue dog, and brown dog. Thank you, Iron Rabbit.
Iron Rabbit, you'll love this. So every time we go to the like Costco, like I'll see stuff for the dogs. I'm like, Iron Rabbit would like tell you need to get that. So I'm always told no because Dream Killer, and no, it's not that. Is it? She says no, they can't have it because they're on a diet.
Okay,
Well,
not only are they on a diet, they're on a limited diet to see what they're allergic to.
So
we had to
I
switch
persevered and got them some new dog bones.
Yeah. Because he doesn't understand when the vet says a limited diet.
These are all natural. These are grain-free, made with pumpkin, everything the vet said they could have.
After they went through a trial period of seeing if we limited their diet, if their allergies would get under control. Oh, thank you, Kimberly Ray. I
With
like
her daughter.
your 6-year-old daughter. Yeah. I mean, children are truthful.
Are they?
Yeah. Have you never had like a kid tell you something and you're like, "Man, that really hurt my feelings"?
A kid tell you something?
Yeah.
No. Like only time I ever talk to kids is when you I have to sit at the kids' table or play in the kids' room.
So in a previous job that I had, I would have to sometimes go to see kiddos at a daycare. It was amazing. Like you'd walk in, you would sit down, and you would have like 8, 10 kids to come up and sit around and hand you books, just wanted you to like read them a story. Like it just filled my heart with joy.
I hand
Like
you
you're
books
having a
all the
bad
time, and
day.
how are you doing on that last book you started?
Like you're having a bad day. You're like, I think I need to go see little Johnny today.
What's
Little
the name of that
Johnny's
book
not here. Can I just like sit and read stories?
What was that last book?
Let's not cross
Ye-
books because
But look
I'm
what
talking about
Toy
something
says.
sweet. I feed my dog that human grade food farmer's dog or something. Okay. That's amazing. Period. Our dogs are like 100 pounds. And I don't think we have enough money in our bank account to keep that up. Like if we had a teeny little one or maybe just one, but
Hey, you know what? Speaking of dogs, check this out. Mahalo Wings, how you doing? You think kids are honest? Wait till you encounter autists honest. They'll break your soul.
oh yeah. True.
Am I autistic?
No.
I thought you guys were telling me something there for a second. Because I always get told that I shouldn't say my inside words outside.
I mean, we shouldn't
You do
always
say-
say our insert words outside. I mean, I do wish I was a little more like Kramer. That would be amazing. But
Like what?
I wish I was a little more like Kramer so I could say
I don't know
the
who that is.
things that are here out.
Oh, is that what you're always like? I was trying to explain to the chat the other night about how like you get nervous when I say things in public.
Yeah. There's a reason why I'm not taking you to foreign countries. Yes.
I hate filters, man. Except when they get like pulp out of orange juice. I don't like orange juice though. Why is I blame you for my chair?
Although I do, and I think I guess we'd be safe enough. I would like to go to Israel.
That'd be cool. We had a friend that's been several times, and then like we ghosted her. Oh my gosh, we ghosted all our friends. Sorry. I love you guys. I love you guys wherever you are. I love y'all.
have
But like
4 totaling 200 pounds. I make their food and treats. That's amazing.
Heidi's 3 dogs are allergic. Wait, what happened there?
I was trying to click off. Sorry.
Oh, Heidi's 3 dogs are allergic to chicken and grains. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're so yeah, that's sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
what we're
vet wanted them off of poultry and beef. So he switched to salmon. And the first time, you have to like slowly change their food over. And the new food was like, put, warm water over it. And the first time that I put it down for the brown dog, like he went over to eat it and he went, "Eh." I was like, oh, this isn't good. But now he happily eats it.
I feel so bad for him.
He's happy now with it.
My uncle enjoyed Israel, but he's a TV preacher, not a televangelist or prosperity guy.
I think Israel would be an amazing trip. It's very expensive, though.
Victoria, how are you doing from Tucson?
Like if you
Okay,
go with one of those groups, it's expensive. Sorry.
My cat won't eat chicken, beef, lamb, cat food. But she'll eat fish cat food as long as it's a specific brand, but she's not motivated either. I eat all my own food. Oh my gosh. I'd hate to be one of your dogs.
Wow. Our
Well,
dogs
because you
have
feed them awful food.
the best.
See you, Danielle.
Okay, Valhalla says, we went through this. We went from lamb to salmon to whitefish to turkey. They've been eating turkey for years. Yeah, but the vet said for ours, no poultry, no beef. So they're doing well on it.
Mm,
We'll see.
He still itches. The best thing ever happened to him was the other day when we terminated him. We got a hold of like another dog off of him, I think. I think I know this vet too. Never mind. She was in the band. Did I ever tell you that, White Rabbit?
Mm-mm.
First time I saw her, I was like,
I like her. I like that whole little practice.
she did like me.
Hopefully,
Hey, Volstorm, it's Janice's birthday. Did you know that? Janice, what are you doing? Hey, Jude, what's happening? Janice, did you one, first of all, before I forget this, did you know that supposedly Costco has orange creamsicle cheesecake? No, I can't find it. Oh, you know they did have that key lime pound cake today.
that sounds good.
Yeah, you almost got 3 pounds of cake today. Because there's 3 of them. I was like, oh man. But then I was gonna get that queso cheese, and then I was like, I forgot. And just got cups. So anyway, it's Janice's birthday. Janice, what do you do for your birthday? I say that like, what's your cake? Do you eat cake or a cupcake? I'm a cupcake
What is
guy.
the bread that we can't find at Costco that everybody raves about?
Croissant?
Hmm?
Croissant loaf?
Is that what it
Croissant
is?
loaf? I think so. Croissant loaf.
Oh,
Donna Shepard says, my dogs are allergic to grains. I can't even touch anything with fish because of an long word reaction to all fish iodine. So my dogs do grain-free chicken or lamb dog food. Yeah, I think
anaphylaxis.
the grains are what's Dave's Killer Bread? Have you had that?
Mm-mm.
I don't know what Hey, you know what? Doesn't matter. I like Tinkerloo. She just says bacon in the middle of the sentence. That's awesome. Hey, bacon.
Oh, Janice, ice cream cake from the Dairy Queen. Oh, I love ice cream cake.
I forgot they have great ice cream cake. Oh man, it's so good. Do you get
Santiago. What rabbit? When are you going to take on an expert's channel? Remember a couple weeks ago, I was like, we're going to stream at the same time.
Oh, we are? We said that?
I said that.
Oh, when are you going to do that? What are you going to talk about? What's your channel about? I'll ask you the same question I asked Megan Fox. I said, so what's your channel about? And she didn't have an answer for me. I was like, it's your channel. I mean, come on. Can't you do what you do? It's like no wonder I've never seen anything you do. Yeah, see, Tinkerloo knows. It's queso cheese.
I mean,
don't understand what's happening here.
I love
Arr.
that people are sweet and they're like, we're going to blast this person, but I'm going to read this person's comment because I think it's hilarious.
Okay, go for it.
Ricky Bianco, the dude on the right. I'm glad he said the dude on the right. Like, I'm not a dude, but the dude on the right.
You can pull it up.
Looks like a tool. It's nighttime and you're wearing sunglasses. Go screw yourself. You both suck.
Where was that?
Someone blasted it out, but I saw it and I thought, that's funny. That's my first you suck comment. I like it.
Where was that?
It's in the chat.
Here?
Yeah.
See, I don't read the chat. That's awesome.
But the part
What was
that
their
got
name?
me, the part that got me is the dude on the right. Not just the dude, but the one on the
Yeah.
right.
Well, you're the dude on the left.
Oh my gosh. Oh, other people can't see it because Ahmad was like, nope.
What's their name? Do I know 'em?
Ricky
Ricardo? Bianco. That's the kind of
Ricky
cheese I was
Bianco.
gonna get. Bianco cheese.
Ricky Bianco, I hope that your channel does amazing. You currently have 2 subscribers, so you're on your way. And I don't think you have any content, but I'm going to be on the lookout. I am subscribing to you right now, sir. Subscribed, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future.
Well, look at this. Life's biatch said, I seen that dang old orange cheesecake at Costco today. I like it. Dang. That dang orange. I hear you. I hear you. I hate it for you. I hate it for me. I want some so bad. But I went to the doctor today and found I lost 16 pounds, so I had to leave the cheesecake at Costco. Congratulations. Congratulations. Awesome. You know, that's everybody probably should lose like 5 pounds. You know, I've thought about that before. Like, there's all these challenges and stuff creators do. It's like, what if we ever did can everybody lose 3 pounds? I don't know. I mean, like, a self-improvement thing. See, she's laughing at me because she's like, who are you, you loser? You wear sunglasses and sit on the right.
Hey, you dude on the right.
Boy says the white rabbit is gorgeous. Get glasses if you can't see that. That's why I've got glasses on. That's why I got glasses on.
Oh, you were very
That's why I
kind.
got- Yeah, she's
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
that wasn't inconceivable. Sorry, I got rid of that one.
Oh, giggity, 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 goo.
Good night, Melanie.
Like Melanie's leaving.
Audio coffee. My thyroid decided I should be chonky.
I like that word. I like that word. By the way, I'm just sitting here till it's your bedtime. You know that, right?
Oh, we have passed my bedtime.
What? Oh, wait, breaking news. Look at this. Becca Land's got a verdict. The
Oh.
Black Swan. What's the deal? Do you want to announce it, Becca?
Zach says the White Rabbit is a lovely person for her age, and her AARP subscription is complimentary because I did turn 85.
Kimberly Ray says, I need prayers for August 1st. I have a procedure on my neck. Hopefully, it'll help my migraines. This is on Thursday. Kimberly, as somebody who is married to someone with migraines, I hope it does help.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what a procedure on your neck for migraines would consist of, but I'm so sorry you're suffering through that, and you'll be fine. You will be. You have to have faith, and you have to do what the doctors tell you, and then also you have to do your own research, and you have to go above and beyond, and don't ever believe in anything less than perfection, and you will be fine. It's the way it is. So we'll be praying for you. Come by here tomorrow night. All right. I know you got to go to bed early because it's probably early on Thursday, but come by tomorrow night. And here's your buddy.
Oh, I'm just as guilty. I'm watching this on a Tuesday night. Everybody here sucks at life. We should be doing more than talking about our thyroids to a D-bag wearing glasses at 10:30 at night. Well, I am
Well, you know what? At least people talk to me.
Oh,
Every night of the week. It's so amazing. I can't get over it.
Ricky Bianco. I mean, what's worse? Like 2 people having fun and people in chat having a good time. I mean, we played a game of trivia, we had fun, we're bantering back and forth with like a family. Which is worse, that or the person that comes in is like, I'm going to try to poop on your parade.
Well, he said he's guilty
And then
too.
we kind of
He's
laugh.
kind of pooping on
because
himself as well. I
it's
like that.
funny.
Ricky, you can hang out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky, you can poop on us, but everybody here is going to welcome you and say, hey, glad you're here.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. How can when I insult you don't subscribe to me, says Zach.
Zach, I have been subscribed to you for a while, sir. So I'll watch your
I think I
cute
have
little
my
shorts
subscriptions
about
hidden.
your peppers.
So yeah. Ricky, welcome to the Nut House.
Yeah.
The squirrels are in charge. I don't know what else to tell you, man, but it is what it is. So we'll have a good time, man. We'll have a good time. Before it's over, you'll be getting some sunglasses too. By the way, if you look them up, they're on Amazon. They're the Tony Stark sunglasses,
Yeah.
$7.99. I think they're polarized. Maybe they aren't polarized. They're polarized. If they're polarized, I won't be able to see the screen, right? Is that how that
Oh,
works?
is that what you're doing?
Yeah, if you turn sideways, you ever get gas with polarized sunglasses on? You turn sideways, you can't see the little LCD screen.
No. Mm-mm.
What can I
Okay,
say?
I'm going to take
Pilots don't wear polarized sunglasses. Ricky, welcome to the Night House. And Becca Lynn says, please, can we watch Black Swan Verdict together here? Yes, we can. What channel is it on? Let's see. Let me find
You
YouTube.
would think Baker's covering it, right?
Is he out of bed? Somebody tell me where it is.
I don't know.
You're not helping me.
I mean, I'm looking. Baker is not on.
Okay,
Tell her.
well,
Becca Lynn says long crime.
yeah, that's where I just went to. They don't like this type of thing, but we'll do it. Oh, here they go. Hang on. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I do not know why there's not sound. Sound is on my end. What is happening? Oh, there we go. Now we got sound. Do you have it? Oh, you don't have it.
You're not
There
showing
it is.
it.
I've been informed
There it is.
there's
Okay.
a verdict prior to bringing the jury out.
So,
I did want to make this announcement. The jury has reached a verdict, and I'm about to bring them out so the verdict can be reviewed and published.
oh crap.
I know many of you here in the audience have been here throughout the trial, and I want to thank you for conducting yourselves appropriately throughout the trial. I realize that the reading of the verdict can be very stressful, and it is likely that some of you will agree with the jury's verdict, and some of you will not. As sometimes happens, it may be that no one is pleased with the jury's verdict. Whatever your personal feelings are about this jury's verdict, I ask you to remember that these jurors were randomly selected from our community. They were
There
thoroughly
you go.
questioned by the court and lawyers for both sides. And they were selected from the larger group to hear this case because of their demonstrated ability to be fair and impartial. I've paid close attention to this jury, and they have been attentive, observant, and focused throughout the trial. No matter how much you agree or disagree with the verdict, there are to be no outbursts of emotion. Our judicial system, in fact, our entire society, has relied on jurors to help resolve disputes for over 200 years. Their verdict needs to be respected, even if you don't understand it or don't agree with it. Are you ready to bring in the jury?
Yes, sir.
All right, bring them in.
There we go. Watch this. Aha, look at that. This is us doing our thing right now, watching the Swan event. Maybe we should go to members only. It's a channel about nothing, dude. We just most of the time I hang out in the chat, talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Tonight we played trivia. Tomorrow night we'll be watching a coin pusher video. And right now we are watching the jury verdict for the Black Swan defense. I made the mistake of going to law school, and all my friends here are lawyers. But I don't do a law show.
Ma'am, has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, we have.
Oh,
Is
here
the
we go.
verdict unanimous?
Yes, it is.
Would you please hand the verdict form to the deputy?
Right
We
now,
check
her
it,
whole
make sure it's in proper form. All right, the verdict appears to be in proper form. Madam Clerk, would you please publish the verdict?
Hey,
Here
Rubia.
we go. Rubia.
In the Circuit Court of the
She said,
Fourth Judicial
"Not guilty."
Circuit, Cannon for Manatee County, Florida, the state of Florida versus Ashley Benefield, case number 2020 CF 3014. Verdict. We, the jury, finds as follows as to the defendant in this case. The defendant is guilty of manslaughter, a lesser included offense. Did Ashley Benefield actually carry a firearm? Yes. Did Ashley Benefield discharge a firearm? Yes. Did Ashley Benefield, as a result of discharging a firearm, cause death to Douglas Benefield? Yes. So say we all this 30th day of July, 2024, at Bradenton, Manatee County, Florida. Cheryl Forkerson.
Would either side like the jury polled? State? No. Defendants? Yes, sir. Members of the jury, you're now going to be polled. The clerk is going to ask each of you individually if this is your verdict and the verdict of the jury as a whole. Madam Clerk.
Juror number 15, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Of course it is, right?
Juror number 20, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Juror 21, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Juror number 29, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole? Yes. Juror number 33, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
And juror number 35, is this your verdict as well as the verdict of the jury as a whole?
Yes.
Thank you. Members of the jury, I want to thank you for your time and consideration in this case. I know that many of you have missed important work obligations and family obligations and other engagements that you had planned, as well as time with your families. But I want to thank you for being willing to give us your time and your attention and being observant to this entire trial and serving as jurors and doing your civic duty. I have paperwork that we're going to give you that will reflect your service as a juror, as well as a piece of paper from the clerk's office documenting that each of you has been here for these number of days if you need it for work purposes. If you need some sort of other paperwork for work or anything like that, contact my judicial assistant and we'll be able to get that for you.
All right. That's sucks for her. So I don't really know what happened. Can you guys bring me up to speed? Do you know anything about this, White Rabbit?
I don't. I have not been watching. I just like with the things that I'm working on with work stuff. Like sometimes, you can like listen to things and work, and sometimes you just can't.
Yeah.
So I have not been able to listen to this during the day. So I don't know anything about this. So. But it looks like a lot of people in chat were watching, and some seem very surprised about the verdict.
Rubia, would you like to come on and discuss it? Because I have no idea, except like she was a ballerina. I thought that was cool.
Diana G said Valhalla said he would discuss it with you.
All right, cool. Let's see here. And then Roseman Ranch. Rubia says, nope. Love it. All right, let's see here. Wow. So do you guys real quick, just like watching her reaction, like I don't know this chick. I don't know what's happened. I don't know anything about it, right? But it is it's heart-wrenching to see somebody react like that. Taylorship Business, I covered that one, and that was just weird at the end, I think. But that was seeing her, that chick right there, that was I don't know, something else. Yeah, Valhalla, what's he up to? Does he want to come on?
Oh gosh.
What happened? What are you laughing at?
Ricky's like, I'll come on.
Okay, Ricky.
Oh, Valhalla's saying he did not say that.
Oh, okay.
Well,
She's in a
I
bad
don't know.
relationship. Bad as they come to a head. She had a pew pew and went bang bang, and he ended up unalived.
Oh, there's another thing you could do if you're in a bad relationship.
Leave.
Yeah, get a divorce. Like, separate, get a divorce. Lots of things. I mean, it's different if like he was like physically hurting her or something, but it doesn't sound like that was the case.
Well, let me ask you this.
Oh, Paula says they were separated and he showed up. Okay.
No, Ricky's cool, man. He's not doing anything.
Jeff, we're just going to let Ricky be Ricky. It's obvious he needs somewhere to be, and he can hang out with us.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
It's complicated. Yeah.
What's complicated?
I guess the relationship.
Hey, Major Mom, how you doing? How you doing?
Valhalla, sometimes it's not that easy, Rabbit. He has like 300 of my CDs. Oh, yeah. You can get more at the McKay's. Cheap. But yeah, I know nothing. Like,
I know nothing either. How do I get Rubia a?
I love this chat.
What happened?
I just
How do
love
I
this
get
chat.
Rubia a link?
What do you mean?
She said she would come up.
Oh, how do you usually send her links? Rubia, don't take it personally, but when you come up, I'm leaving because I'm going to bed, but it has nothing to do with you. It is 51 minutes past my bedtime.
Has everything to do with you.
Rubia
Right,
says email.
Oh, I'm so glad that was the answer. Oh, I'm so glad that was the answer. Because I was like, I don't know how to get my phone because it's right here.
Yeah.
That's my phone. See?
Santiago says, White Rabbit expert, thanks for showing us the verdict. You're welcome. I just feel worthless that I don't know anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're very welcome that I showed you the verdict. It's now tomorrow when there's not a channel anymore, you guys will have to find me somewhere else. But yeah, it's okay. I think we're okay. So let's see.
I feel bad for Baker. He's going to wake up in the morning and be like, "What are you talking about? There's a verdict."
Let's see. And send. All right. It should have sent, Rubio. And let me see here if I can.
So I'm wondering, is the daughter that they showed, was that a daughter? Like, was that his daughter as well? Meaning she just lost both of her parents? Or was that her stepdad?
I have no. I mean, I honestly, I've never felt more out of place right now. Like, I don't even know where to find a quick answer for everything, because this is not my. I honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. When this first came about, I thought it was an old case. I thought Baker was covering something old because he just got done with Karen Reed. And I was like, surely there's not, like, I haven't heard anything about this or anything like that. And the next thing I know, here we are tonight. So yeah, dude, Ricky, imagine how I feel. I don't even know who y'all are. And I got people like you making fun of me. I mean, come on, dude. You think that's bad, man? Jeez.
Does everything always have to, make sense? Okay, so Ressa says his daughter from a previous marriage. His daughter, stepdaughter. So it's her stepdaughter.
What happened, Toy? What'd I do? What? No, what I did.
So the elder daughter lost both parents. Anyway, it really sucks for those children.
What happened to you?
Oh, Roseman Ranch. The daughter in court lost her mom years ago, and then her dad, to this murder. They had a young daughter together. Oh.
Wait, the dad and the daughter had a young daughter together? What is this? Is this like James Got a Gun?
No. The daughter in court lost her mom years ago.
Okay.
And then this dad.
Did dad do it?
She lost this dad because the stepmom ixnating. And then the person that got ixnayed and the lady that just got sentenced, they had a young daughter together. Whew.
I'm so confused.
Ashley had 0. Oh, now they're saying Ashley had 0 biological kids. Oh, thank goodness someone is here that knows what the heck is happening.
Hey, Rubia, help us all out. We have no idea what's happening. I'm going to
trying to open up my eyes.
I'm trying to.
White Rabbit, I'm right with you. I was ready to like fall asleep, and I was just sitting on Twitter a little bit, and somebody said verdict came in. I was like, holy shit. So I ran to go see if I could find Baker, and I didn't find him, but I found you. So
As it should be.
Well, Rubia, before I go, we're going to introduce you to our friend Ricky Bianco. Ricky, I'm 85 years old, so don't ever forget that. And he's a wonderful chatter.
Yay!
And I'm going to wish you all a very good night.
Are you out of here, babe?
Good night.
I am. Yeah. Night, everybody.
Hey, thank you. I love you. And I will I'll try to be quiet.
I love you too.
Love you, Rubia.
I thought I was talking to Rubia. Anyway.
Yeah,
I hate
I'm
having bad jokes. Anyway,
I am
Rubia,
sitting
thank
in
you
the
so much
dark.
for coming on and letting us know where I've screwed up.
One more time.
So what's happening? So what this happened? Like I
would just
said,
like
I
for the
really thought
record, I don't
when
know
it
if Zach is
started up.
still
Do
here,
what?
but I think I don't know if Zach is still here, but in case he
Mhm.
is, we need to make it very clear that he was wrong. And so his percentage has gone down. And because both of us were wrong in the verdict, my percentage goes up. He keeps a percentage track of how often I am wrong. So just for the record,
Well,
my percentage has increased. No, decreased. I'm so flipping tired. I'm surprised. I'm surprised by this, y'all. I mean, this is like not. I'm surprised.
Hang on, I'm trying to update my thing.
Yep, Zach was
Sorry. wrong. So okay, so like I said, I know nothing about this, right? Like it is. I thought it was an old case. Maybe he was covering because I know Baker got out of Karen Reed, and that was very. Oh man, that was an Iron Man case. You know, it was like 3 months. It felt like. And then, so this happened. I was like, there's no way there. I haven't heard anything about this because you got a ballerina, you know, I mean, it sounds like everything that's perfect for the tubes, right? It's a good looking chick kills a guy. That is what sells on YouTube.
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, I'm like, oh, it's a real trial. And I didn't know they were going into it tonight or anything else. And I saw, I think Becca Lynn came in and said that, they called the jury back in. I was like, oh, they're not going to do a verdict tonight. It's 11 o'clock. I don't even know where they are.
Exactly right. One, because she dogs out Zach just like me. And so therefore she is correct in that. And my correct rating should be improved from that as well. But also, this is the year of the lesser included. I mean, it's kind of shocking that they went this way. So do you want to tell me, do you want me to tell you like the really short version of it?
Yeah. Bring everybody up to speed because I'm not the only person that doesn't know.
And this really is, I mean, I really am sleepy. And
that's fine. That's
so
I
may have half of the facts wrong, and then Zach can just like make my rating even. Zach keeps track of how often I'm wrong. Allegedly. Of course he does. So
you're never, in my mind, you're never wrong.
Exactly. So. I'm always right. So 24-year-old gal meets this man who's 50 years her senior, 54-year-old guy. And she's a ballerina. She likes to do ballet. They get married in 13 days. 13 days.
Oh.
Literally stepdaughter, who's like 15 at the time. And I think there's actually 2 girls. Find out their mom died of cancer like 8 months prior. Literally finds out when he brings her home. Hey, like, here's my new wife. Like, no notice at all. Over the course of the next few years, they have a baby. But before this, he's telling her to shut up, and he shoots a gun up into the ceiling.
To the black swan.
Well, no, to the ceiling, just to tell her to shut
yeah.
Well, I guess are you already demonetized or something? So does my F-bombs like matter?
Oh, I'm not monetized. Yeah, don't worry about it. So
tells her to shut up and shoots the ceiling. Then at one point he throws a gun at her. So I guess, I'm from Kansas and then live in Texas, and we are gun people. You don't be throwing guns. I mean, you don't be shooting guns in the ceiling. Like, you just don't. Like, this is not normal behavior. And then here's the one that got me. So on my whole analysis, he punched a dog and it became unconscious. I mean, I'm sorry. Like I say, I can't get past hurting the dog. He threw a cat down. He threw a cat down the staircase. Well, he's admitted to all of this fun stuff. She paid him to reverse his vasectomy, and that's true as well. She wanted a baby because she's 24 and a baby herself, and maybe not terribly bright. he, you know, he isn't like a shining armor guy. So at some point in time, she leaves him. She's filing restraining orders. Prosecution says they're all fake. Some people are. I don't know what is fake, what is not fake. I do know this. He admitted in the divorce process with depositions and whatnot, those 4 facts: shooting a gun in the ceiling, throwing a gun at her, hitting a dog and making him pass out, and throwing a cat down the flight of stairs. And so from my standpoint, we're now in a stand your ground kind of state. And I'm not a big fan of those laws personally, because
You are if you ever need to use them.
What?
You are if you ever need to use them.
You are if you need to use them, but like my nephew, wasn't able to have his, murder conviction or, his justice for his murder because you can't prove that the other person wasn't afraid. That's the whole problem. It's that you always had the right to self-defense, whether you had before stand your ground laws, you always had the right to self-defense. It's just that you had the burden to prove the self-defense. So, it's a burden shifting issue. And what they changed it to is once you have given what's called a prima facie case, once you've done, do you notice how my accent when I'm really tired starts getting like really, really heavy? And
I like it. You sound good. You
It's
should be
like,
tired more often.
it's like,
By the way, I just got a message from Black Baker. He'll love that one, won't he? From Broken Baker. And he just like, yeah, I don't think I've heard that name. He's answering something I asked him earlier. I don't think he's I don't know if he's on. I just texted him. I said, the Black Swan, now I'm covering. We couldn't find you. So
yeah, he needs to come on because he would actually probably be coherent.
yeah, if he does stream when we end, I'll send everybody over to him. But anyway, you were saying,
so they do you have to do a prima facie case, which just means you have to give some statement of self-defense. And then once you do that, the state has the burden again under clear and convincing. So, slightly lower than, than the typical criminal level. The state has the burden to prove that you were not acting in self-defense. They're moving. The state tried to say they were moving together. She said, no, I wasn't. There was a little bit of evidence that what she was saying is what she had told a therapist. And basically she moves to, they're moving to Maryland. They're sharing a U-Haul. The state was trying to say that she lured him in because they were going to have another hearing and she didn't want to have it all ruined. And so she lured him in and killed him. She says that he got mad because there was a statement about they're not going to be together. And he started to get very aggressive. I think he threw a box at her, hit her, but it wasn't like anything. She didn't have any major bruising. So she runs back to the bedroom and gets her gun. He comes to the door of the bedroom, does a little, stance, fighting stance. He's moving his arms around and she shot him 4 times. So the whole question is, did she have reasonable fear? Most of us thought she'd get off on reasonable fear.
yeah, why? I mean, so hold on, wait a second. She's in the bedroom and he comes running in there.
Yes.
I mean, without discussing and going into the deep parts of everything, because I mean, you know how it is. There's it's every second, it's every moment. When does
premeditation? Well, she didn't
thank
get
you.
premeditation.
I was going to say a different pre-word. Gosh, thank you. Premeditation.
Free
When does
Willy?
that? Yeah, I mean, when did when
Freeloader?
yeah, okay. But yeah, premeditation. That happens within a second. It could be 6 months, 6 years, or it could be a second beforehand. So I'm saying this just to give everybody an idea of, and without going into every single detail about what you think and stuff. When you describe it to me like that, you have all these predetermined things. She has restraining orders. He shot a firearm in the house. He threw a firearm.
Yeah.
And he's abusive to animals. Let's face it, you say abusive to animals, everybody starts thinking serial killer.
He ran to her bedroom following her. It wasn't their bedroom. He didn't live there and hadn't for some time.
Oh, wow.
You know, and some people felt like she should have tried to run out the front door, but yeah, at some point in time, I mean, you got somebody that's like throwing guns at you, shooting the ceiling, punching dogs, and he starts yelling at you. Like, which way do you run? I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, wait. Broken Baker, get him on because he actually knows something.
Yeah, Baker, I sent you a link, bud, if you want to. I just found this channel. Is it true? Crime channel. You know Valhalla, the wine mom? Yes, Valhalla, the wine mom was here earlier. Try to get him on, but he's like, I don't do verdicts. So
I don't really do verdicts either. I do like sleeping.
well, you do. You're doing great. You're doing a great job. What? So you said that she ran back to her
It's
bed.
only 10 o'clock. Why am I this flipping tired? I'm old.
Hey, you're Central Time. Well, you work hard. You know, you don't live the life of a YouTuber. I woke up and I got some breakfast and then went back to bed. We had thunderstorms today. I needed to mow the yard. My whole day was planned around that. I didn't do it, so I'm very happy. Anyway, when you have the she ran back into her bedroom. So earlier you said that you weren't a big fan of stand your ground laws. Well, the other side of the coin is duty to retreat. So where was this? What state did this happen in?
Florida, of course.
Florida. Florida has a stand your ground law, but she still retreated. Now, maybe she had to go get her gun. Maybe whatever it is. But still, though, it is every element of self-defense. She tried to get away, and she went to her safe place. And there is not a more sacred place in the world than your bedroom.
And it wasn't. This is what I was kind of surprised that the defense didn't get more into castle law, because they have castle law as well. And this is her home, not his home. And she has a right to stand. I mean, that's your home. You know, and if somebody is like, you know, get out of here and you ain't getting out of there. I mean, man, I'll tell you, in Texas, you better run.
You
You better
mean
run.
the front yard in Texas?
This is exactly what our castle law goes out to the front lawn. You better run. We don't play.
Some places even have it in your car now, and that's I hate to say it. I think that a lot of that is because of like carjacking and whatnot. But I mean, it's all that anytime when you're faced with a violent threat, I think you do have self-defense is a legal defense for your actions after that.
The problem that I have with your stand your ground laws is that it makes it really easy for, obviously not too easy, it makes it really easy for good people that don't have a criminal background to just kill whoever the F they want. Because you're standing your ground. How do you prove? I mean, the other person's dead. You're the only one that has the ability to say what conversation was happening and why you were scared. And then it becomes almost like we're going to try to read your mind on whether or not you're scared. I don't. To me, it doesn't seem quite the
it's funny,
right standard. That
you and I could have a really good conversation on this, which is we're derailing our own conversation with that. But because I offer two things. One, I would say, well, how often is it abused, like what you're talking about?
Quite a bit.
But then also, though, I would say, but Texas, though, is so weird to me, and I'm a stand your ground guy. Especially, I say stand your ground. I'm focusing on castle doctrine. Is what I should be saying, because that's what I'm focusing on with her in her home. Someone comes in through your front window. They're
dead.
Yeah, I mean, that's just it, right? And I think that's where I'm focusing this whole thing on, because some states do have a duty to retreat in that instance. And I'm like, where are you going to retreat to? You're at home. Where do you go? How do you? There's no. I just don't see it anything else but like you. If you cross the line into my house, then
I
that is
liked the castle doctrine, which preceded the stand your ground laws. So if it's your home and somebody comes in it and they are not welcome, they got a problem. And we have to be able to live safely into our, safely in our homes. But
ground is
like
much
my
more like
nephew's
being out
case,
and in public and stuff. Yeah.
my nephew's case, they're at a bar. He hadn't been drinking. There's a car outside. He had words with him on the passenger side through the window. My nephew walked around to the other side of the car. The guy gets out of the car. They exchanged words, but nobody was able to hear what their words were. And my nephew turned around, and the guy had brass knuckles, and he bammed him right in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And he got a brain bleed, and he died. And the prosecutors refused to prosecute. We get it up to the attorney general's office, and the attorney general came back and they did their grand jury, and the grand jury said not to prosecute, because how do we know that my nephew hadn't made a threat that he felt that my nephew was going to do something to him? That's my problem with it.
Yeah.
The burden goes so far to one side that it can actually it can actually go in a direction that I'm not happy. Now, maybe I'm just biased, and I would admit to that. But it's my concern with them is that you can get away with it when you shouldn't. In her case, I was just kind of surprised. I mean, I don't know if she was manipulative. Some people really felt like she was.
Of course, she's a ballerina.
Just sucked, and she had crappy hair, and I just had trouble getting past. I had trouble getting past the dog and the cat and the hair. Like, there was a trifecta. You can't have bad hair as a prosecutor and then have dog hitting and cat. Like, when you start abusing animals, I mean, I guess I should be more concerned about the guns being thrown around, but I don't know. The dog thing.
No, I mean, guns get thrown. They're objects. But, I mean,
you hit a dog so hard it passed out. Then
I don't think passed out's the correct term. I think it's you knocked it unconscious, right? I mean, that's because that sounds worse to me, unconscious. I mean, I couldn't imagine.
Well, I mean, I guess we think of passed out when you're drunk. The dog wasn't drunk. The dog passed out. But at some point in time, if you are her and you know that these are the things that he's done, aren't you a little bit afraid? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's that's a weird. I don't know.
Baker, I'm going to object to you not being here because you actually have like the competent full story. I was watching this thing like when I work, when I'm the other thing, and anybody that wants to stream trials, Baker's the best. Broken Baker's is
Told
the best.
you he was. Yeah, he's great. Trials. Baker, before you got here, I was saying that I really thought that this was an old trial you were covering and we first started. I didn't realize it was something new. I was like, sure, I would have heard something about it because I know you Iron Manned it through Karen Reed, and I thought maybe you just kind of need something easy there for your next trial. But this is something else. So what happens now, Ruby? Is there any type of appeal she can do?
Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of evidentiary issues. And the one thing I have to say about the defense lawyers, he was annoying the crap out of me because he was preserving, flipping everything, but maybe he knew. And he does have some, he does probably have some issues for appeal, things that he wasn't allowed to get into. Not particularly certain whether he preserved those correctly, because I think there was some untimely designations. I'm a little bit surprised that I guess I'm always surprised because I think on these criminal cases, what the hell do I know? I've never done a criminal case in my life. And, on the civil side, we would have had some better experts. And, it's like they don't do that. And to me, it's just a little bit shocking. I thought their expert that they did call really sucked. And he got limited in what he could say. But I think they could have found somebody that was a lot better. Baker would love to get on and go into detail about how this man drones. I mean, they did a Daubert hearing that lasted like 3 hours. The guy is like on and on. You ask what color is your shirt, and then he talks for 30 minutes. He's kind of crazy. So I don't know. Likely an appeal. Maybe she'll plead out, a little bit more. Poor little girl. And gonna have, mom for a while.
Let me ask you, what happens to the kids in something like this? Do you have any idea?
Probably her mom. I mean, she's been living with her mom for quite some time. And, remember, this girl's like young. So it's not like her mom's younger than I am. And I think
I just want like the 16-year-old.
Oh, well, the 16-year-old's from the first marriage. By the way, the first marriage that he kicked his wife on the honeymoon, which I don't really understand how he survived that. I mean, I don't know. You kick me on the honeymoon and you're probably thrown over the boat. Just saying. But
so this guy sounds like he has
right or wrong, like, man, like what the hell? Like that's just that's some crazy stuff. So mom's not even my age. So she's, kids, like that little one's 6. The older girl is now 19. And her dad died when she was 15. She's got a little TikTok account going on.
Of course they do.
Of course she does.
Yeah. I need to give me one of those. I had one for the blue dog. Blue TikTok was her thing because she's a blue tick.
I have to admit, I'm a TikTok addict.
Yeah, I know. More people, it's funny. They don't want to admit to it, but they're into it. It's weird. Yeah. I need to start going over the TikTok. That's where I'm going to be when YouTube kicks me off. I'll be over on TikTok. I don't know what I'll be doing, but it'll be there.
She'll be fine. She'll probably write a book.
Janice, happy birthday, and I hope you have a great time. And sorry I didn't see earlier you sent that message. That is your birthday, but happy birthday. Thank you for spending with us. Thank you for sharing your birthday with us. So it's just, I don't know. It's weird. I wish I knew more about this case, things to ask. The thing that keeps going in my mind is I'm so, do you know where in Florida this took place?
Gainesville? Am I wrong on that? All right, chat. Was it Gainesville?
Was it Gainesville? Oh my gosh, if it was Gainesville, that's that'd be too much. That'd be too much because a lot of stuff's been happening out of there.
Bradenton. Isn't that outside of Tampa?
I don't know.
Now I'm going to be like looking at my little.
Bradenton, yeah, I don't know.
Suave. Sorry, I have the most annoying dogs on earth. All right, chat. Where's Bradenton at?
Yeah, Becca Lynn says it's outside Tampa.
Yeah, I thought so. It's outside Tampa. Pretty area over there.
Oh, Zach says you're wrong again.
I thought the prosecutor was. I'm up to. How did I go to 93.8%? I was in the 80s. I was in the 80s.
Well, no, it sounds like. Oh, he says you're wrong 93% of the time.
Yes. I'd gotten down into the 80s, but it jumped back up. It's.
Oh, let me tell you, over here you're always right. So.
See, the problem is that Zach is always wrong. So of course he thinks I'm wrong because he's wrong. So the high number is good for me. It's like a little bit of that flip. This is the annoying.
Yeah, it is good for you. It is good for you. So okay, so Tampa, just I don't know. It's I'm trying to think of, you know, my
Tori,
brain
you're
is
right.
on.
It's Zach's math.
I'm trying to think. That reminds me. I told my wife one time I had to go to Lowe's to look at something, and she said, "Why?" I said, "Because I do man math." And she looked at me, and I was like, "It makes sense in my brain, man math." Like I had the dimensions, but I got to see it. I got to see it
It
to
is
know
Rico
it fits.
Suave.
Um,
This is
that's a-
Rico Suave.
he needs to be on more often.
Y chica loquita, chica loquita. Venga acá. Venga. Chica. She didn't let me.
Did you hit a button or something to do that?
What?
What'd you just go into? I don't know what you just said.
I
don't know what just
here,
happened.
come here. My dog speaks Spanish.
I
I
don't.
speak English, but my dog speaks Spanish.
I hardly speak English. I speak expertise. It's horrible.
Chica.
I was reading to what people were saying.
My other
People are more
dog-
interested now in your dog than they are anything else. But I know. So, like, the reason why I was asking about where this was is because I can't imagine a Florida jury with our facts of the whole like
it's
it was.
interesting because it was they do juries of 6 down there, and it was 5 females, and you usually tend to assume that women judge other women more harshly. And so it's kind of interesting because some people were thinking, oh, if it were men, they would be, guilty. So, I don't know. I think at the end of the day, okay, am I horrified by this? Like, I'm not horrified. I'm surprised. So there would be cases where I'd be like going, no, this can't happen. Like just going crazy over it. She did some weird stuff.
She did weird stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, and I think it's the pattern of abuse that it's very difficult to see in a case like this, because what they didn't do is get into the therapist records, and we didn't really get very much information on it. We just got limited amounts. And at the end of the day, she was getting back with them, and then she wasn't getting back with them. And at some point in time, if you've got somebody who's been abusive to you and you are fighting to again get another restraining order, why are you sharing a U-Haul to move to another state? Like it's a little janky.
So he was going to move to the other state with her.
She says not with her, to a different place, but they're going to share a U-Haul. But you see where it gets a little.
Yeah, I unfortunately have had that privilege of being a U-Haul, and you have to do what?
You were the U-Haul.
Well, yeah, and you know what sucks about the thing is like when you stop, the person that's with you stops. I mean, ask White Rabbit. We hopefully never have to be move again. It's I'm always like, hey, I just hit a bump. Is everything look okay back there? And you're going back and forth on the phone and stuff. It's just like you don't just usually just do a U-Haul by yourself, and you usually don't do it with somebody you don't trust. And that does seem weird to me.
I just haven't never done that. So
you've never moved?
Well, yeah, but one. I mean, I built this house 24 years ago, so it's been a while.
Oh,
and
well, it sucks. I'll just say that and leave it there.
To say it. I had movers when we moved my son to college. I just hired people to do it. I'm lazy.
Yeah, the last time we had a U-Haul was my wife said that she'll never do it again, and we had movers, and they dropped my TV. So that's all I had to say about that. But anyway, let me ask you, and because I don't. We could sit here and if I knew what we were talking about, if I'd watched the trials, we could
Do
talk
you
much
ever
more.
know what we're talking about? Because I think of all the conversations I've had, I'm not entirely certain that.
I do a good
I
job
think
keeping
I
the
only
conversation
come on
going
when
forward.
you don't know what you're talking about. Maybe one time we'll get on and it will be something.
Or maybe you're so good that you
Nah,
I'm not prepared for you. I'm never prepared for you.
no.
But for me, and I think this is something that most people can relate to, is like, what is that social aspect of relationships? Everyone has it where you have these like, you get these restraining orders, and because it seems like that's going around big right now in like my
Yeah.
little algorithm. That you got this one you're talking about, but she'd have a restraining order, then she'd get back together with him, and back and forth like that. There's a couple more that are going around my algorithm, and I don't understand that. It's to me a restraining order would be a horrendous thing. One, to have one put against you, and two, to even go get one against somebody.
I agree.
It's not that's not how you break up. Uh, why are they taking it like it's no big deal? It's part of the process now.
No, I don't know. I mean, I guess if there were anybody in the relationship that would get a restraining order, maybe it'd be against me and not my. So my husband is Santo Alejandro. I mean, he is not he's not the bad guy in the relationship. I guess I'll put it that way.
I try to tell people that about me, but no one believes it.
And so from some standpoint, it's hard for me to imagine being in that scenario. I also think that there are personality types that can, an age, that can find themselves more susceptible to these relationships. And I have a lot of faults, but I'm just one aggressive, mean person. And so I don't think that like the first red flag, I'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? I mean, I just I just can't. It's hard for me to fully put myself in. And I know that they exist. I have had friends where they have existed. I have had family where it has existed. But it's, how you think of empathy and understanding. It's a hard one for me to really put myself in their shoes because it's just not, I don't know. It's just not me. So I can't really imagine ever having a restraining order, but
Like, I mean, I'm the same way as you. I mean, it seems to me like if you're, and I mean this for other people, if you're telling me you're getting restraining orders against somebody, that means that they're a very, very, very bad person. You are terrified for your life. You don't want to be around them. And it's always,
but I think some people play. I mean, there's so many games played in divorce. It's just.
It's the most bizarre thing in the world. I don't know how people got married.
I don't know how they got married, and I don't know how people do that. The whole family law for a living. Back in the olden days when I was a young lawyer, and we'd go to court, and they had family court and criminal court and all the other courts all together. You'd sit and you watch these proceedings, and I mean, I'll never forget it. I mean, this is 30 years ago, but literally saw people going and they were fighting over two things: their dog, which I can understand,
right,
and a toaster. Like, what the fuck? I can't even imagine going, oh yeah, I'm gonna go. And literally we were having to listen to testimony. That toaster's mine. I use it more. And I'm like going, whoa, where do you get to the point where you want to fight over a toaster? Now, I'd fight over the dogs to the death. I mean, that's like.
Oh, yeah. Well, White Rabbits told me they went. It would sound bad if I told you guys what she said to me. I was like, wait a second, why are we talking about a scenario where we're getting divorced? I'm like, I can't get past that. What do you mean they won't find the body? If I wanted the dogs.
No, I'm serious. Like you try to,
right?
Yeah, we would have a hard time with the dogs. Now I would get them, of course, because I always get my way. But
you know what? It's funny you talk about family law. I think that's funny. You and I have never talked about that, but that's the exact same experience. That's what I tell people all the time. It's like, because I got out of law school and I was in a small town, and it's like that's always pushed through the front door, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't like this stuff. If nobody was in the firm, I was like, yeah, we're too busy right now.
There is no way. I would be so mean to my client. I'd just be like, what the fuck? Like, they fight over everything.
My example is they get married, right? And then it's like they have the on their what's it called? On the almost said wish list, your bridal registry. So it's like, they got the pots and pans, whatever they want. And then they'll be like, I forget. It's like, it's like you come in, it's going to be an easy divorce. Everything agrees on it. And then you have your client says, but I'll tell you what, I will be damned if I will give that SOB, and the SOB man or woman, the casserole dish that my Aunt Susie gave us for our third Christmas because it matches our pots and pan thing. And I will spend every dollar there is to make sure he, whatever, doesn't get it. And you're sitting there and you're like, it's a casserole dish.
The ones that get me is when they go in and nowadays, at least in Texas, they pretty much always do the split. It's like it's pretty much 50-50. That's very, very common in Texas now. And these people that go in and spend like 20 grand each fighting what they're going to end up getting in the long run in any event. And, they're going and hiring all these people and they're paying all this money. And it's like your kids could have gone to college. Like, these are people that don't have money. And it's like I don't understand. Like, to me, in a way, it's the Solomon's baby. Like, did the parent that loves them the most just go, let's not fight? Like, let's just not fight. Like, I mean, it's just I don't see how anybody does that for a living. I would be absolutely.
Once it's over, after they said they'll pay you anything in the world to make sure they don't get that casserole dish, which it probably came from like the bridal registry at Walmart, and they dispute the bill. They're like, I'm not paying this. This is highway robbery. I can't believe. Yeah, you said it was going to be $500 when I came in here. This is $15,000. Well, you said you would be damned if they were going to have that casserole dish, and that's what happened. And it's so weird. It is. Divorce is the weirdest thing in the world, and it's
okay. I had a good friend of mine, and he did divorce probably right, but you have to think about how flippin' weird this would be. So him and his wife are getting divorced. They've got 2 kids that were like 5 and 8 years old. They made an agreement that they were going to keep the kids in the house. And then they got in a 1-bedroom apartment, and the parents moved back and forth. So it was 1 week on, 1 week off. You'd pack up your bag and you'd go stay at the house for a week, and the other spouse is at the apartment that y'all share. And then you flip it. And you have to think about, they did that until the kids were out of the house.
Why didn't they just get some people just don't need to live together. That's what it is.
But here's the deal. Like. They didn't want to force the kids to have to suffer. The kids get to stay in the house.
That's awesome.
And they need to have the divorce, but the kids get to stay in the house. And the parents suffer going back and forth. And I mean, they did it for over a decade. And I thought it was crazy at first, but at some point I thought it was brilliant. You know, it's like, who's going to suffer through this? It ain't going to be the kids.
And you know, they're not. They're also not being dragged into family court every couple months. Yeah, it's what it always seems like. It's always like, oh, they're not paying their child support, or they need something more.
Imagine going like, okay, I get like the kid's house, like your old home, but can you imagine like going to the apartment and like her boyfriend shit's laying around and like, I mean, like, I don't know.
You know, I didn't want to say. That's what I was sitting there thinking.
Like,
I was like,
it would just be kind of like, do you go in and sanitize everything? I mean, I don't know. It's.
I mean, do you go back to your house that you used to have? Like, who do you stay in the master bedroom?
Yes.
Oh man, that's some weird stuff happening there.
His guy I worked with, he'd go in, change the sheets, you know, wash the sheets, and live in the master. And yeah, it's like, but I have to say that the kids didn't have to move. It's kind of an interesting concept.
Yeah.
I don't think most
man,
people do it.
Hey, so let me ask you this: once the kids go to college or whatever, they do, you know, they're out of the house. What happens to the house then? Who gets it?
You sell the house and they split the difference. They're each on their own.
Who is responsible for upkeep?
Both of them. 50-50.
So all the bills and everything are 50-50. So 50-50. They were both then
for both the apartment
employed.
and the house.
Okay. Oh wow.
So, you know, so you get to live in a really nice house 50% of the time. It's cheaper than trying to go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like I couldn't imagine that. Cause like, here's what would happen. Like,
I don't know. Better
if
for
that
the
were
kid.
White Rabbit. Well, if that were White Rabbit and me, like, you know, what would happen would be Christmas would come along and I would have the place looking like Christmas Vacation. And she'd come back and be like, what the hell have you done in my house? That's probably why we got divorced in the first place.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. But, you know, I don't know. I guess at some point in time, I've been married a long time. So I kind of hope that, I mean, it kind of feel like when you've made it 25 years and you're my age. What was it that my son said? I asked him if I looked younger when my hair was blonde because I've grown out my white hair. Mm-hmm. And he looked at me and he goes, well, of course. You look like a ton older now. And I'm like, oh, I said, should I start dyeing it again? And he goes, Mom, seriously, you're old. It's not like you're out there dating or you need to meet anyone. I mean, it's like you're with Papa and he's like old. He's like, what's even the point?
Well, you got to make it spicy for each other.
I'm like,
that's the point.
Okay, there you go. You got a point.
You got to keep it spicy for each other. You got to be like, you got to come in as the redhead or something one day. I hear they have fun.
I've heard they have fun.
Blondes do have more fun.
My husband he's more of a naturalist kind of guy. He didn't want me to start dyeing my hair when I did. You know, I had real dark, almost black hair. And I turned white really, really young. And so I was dyeing my hair, but at some point the white wouldn't take the color. So I'd have these little zebra stripes. So when I was around 40, the gal doing my hair said, you got to quit doing this. You look like crap. You got to go blonde. And she goes, the blonde color laying on top of your white hair, it will cover it better. And I'm like, I'm so not a blonde. I was like, I cannot be a blonde. I'm just so not a blonde. And my husband was never into it. And he was happy when he's not into plastics. He's not into, he doesn't even really prefer me with makeup on, to be real honest. I mean, this is okay with him. He doesn't like,
I thought you had makeup on.
I don't have makeup on. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I think you look great. So see, I can't tell.
This is clean. This is my hair kind of ratted up because it's been hanging around all day. This is nice.
So next time you come on, we have to do a poll. Do you prefer clean Rubia or dirty Rubia? Is that right? So you just said.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, do you have anything else you want to tell everybody about
God,
Black
no.
Swan?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm not certain that I don't think they made the right verdict. I don't know if it will get overturned. It's hard to say. I wasn't watching all of the arguments on that. Oh, good Lord. I look fabulously old and sleepy, but thank you.
Love toy.
I think it kind of, this is the world of juries, guys. They don't always do what they think they're going to do. Yeah, I hate makeup. I absolutely, I know that there are, okay, my greatest jealousy I've ever had is the woman that can wake up in the morning and spend an hour getting ready. It just is mind-boggling to me. And they can do that every single day. Like, my teeth always gets brushed. I always floss my teeth and I shower. And if I manage to do my hair, that's bonus points.
I spend about an hour.
That's like extra credit. Like, why do you think I have like long hair like this? Because I can just throw it up and I don't have to worry about it.
White Rabbit gets ready quicker than I do.
Oh, I get ready way quicker than my husband does.
That's awesome. Your husband's awesome.
Peacock. That's what I like to call him.
Peacock.
He's
That's
a peacock.
Awesome.
It's like, no, he is definitely the men in my house are way more high maintenance than I am. But but I've always been jealous, like those women that always look perfect and they can do it. It's like, I don't understand. Like, that shit takes time and it's boring and it bugs my eyes. And I'm just not, I don't know. It's not a me thing.
It's funny. I don't know. What was it? White Rabbit was talking about earlier. She's watching Fantasy Island or something like that. I don't know. Some spin.
Island or
no, it's some spinoff from like Bachelor or something. Love Island or Paradise.
Oh yeah, I love those shows.
She was saying that she was. You love those shows.
Yeah, my husband always come in and he goes, "Why are you watching this?" And I'm like, "Watch it with me."
That was me. I was watching. Oh, I was watching it with her, and it was every girl gave the exact same answer. And they had, every one of them was trying to do Pamela Anderson, Playboy makeup. Like, this is like old school, super caked on makeup. I'm just in there thinking, oh, this is going to be great, right? Well, anyway, she tells me, she said, yeah, like they have like a deal, like, I don't know. Anyway, all the guys saw the girls without makeup, and she's like, and none of them said anything. She's like, I thought someone would be like, ugh. And that's funny hearing her say that. I was like, well, yeah, I would have done it because I think that would have made it for a good show. But she was like, yeah, some of those girls, they have a little too much.
It is odd. Like that's one thing when you watch TikTok and you watch like them putting on their makeup, and I'm like,
such a huge
and it's
thing.
just layers and layers and layers and layers. And I don't know. I always wore a little bit of makeup when I went to trial, just because it's stage makeup. You got to put like just like a little bit of mascara, a little bit of eyeliner, and it's like maybe like a little bit of lip gloss. But I've spent my whole life hating makeup. I don't wear makeup at work. I figure if nobody likes it, they'll get over it.
Yeah. Well,
people get used to you however you are, so you just kind of are. Sometimes it's best to be who you are.
I think you look great. So
yeah,
that means anything.
It is. I mean, it's all. None of that really matters in any event. It's all just kind of bullshit. It's it's a cultural obsession that I think gets a little bit. I get a little bit weirded out on the compliment side. It makes me kind of uncomfortable. I don't know. I just don't find it to be terribly important.
No wonder you hate me.
Yeah, that's not why I hate you.
I think you're the best. I love you.
Never respond when you say you're going to respond, and then you go online and you go, "Oh, Rubia."
Well,
I'm
hold on.
right
No,
to you,
no.
and you never
no,
did.
because I got your last text. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'll reply in the morning. And then
It was like
after this is over, I'll tell you I've got some more.
It was really long. No, but I knew that I was going past your capacity. Like I could have written like 2 sentences.
That's my capacity. I love
and
that.
I wrote like a whole lot. Like that was a lot to focus on. That's something that I need to send to like White Rabbit and say,
yes,
send it in pieces. Like go in. But you need to watch that podcast because this guy is my hero.
Well, let's jump off here and we'll you can tell me about it here right afterwards, okay?
All right.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Thank you for telling us about the Black Swan. Rubia, thank you so much for being the surprise guest. And guys,
this was your fault. Just so you know, I blame you.
Well, it usually is my fault. So
no, it was Becca's fault. Becca was the one that was like, really?
Becca Lynn. Yes.
Yeah.
She's like, great. I love her.
It's all her fault. It's all her fault.
Well, you know what? At the end of the day.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. And then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got